I've noticed that on my way back home from work, one of the brightest streets is so dark now. The bar that was there is no longer open and no longer shining with bright neon lights. It feels so empty and unreal. I've noticed that I never eat a full breakfast on regular days. My mom has bought me cereal and cookies to eat in the morning while I attend my online classes. It's really sweet seeing her quietly come into my room and place food for me by my bedside. While heading to my room to work, I find myself stopping often just to admire all the intricate details in our altar. It's a nice reminder of how life was way before quarantine, when my relatives were still alive. I never stop to think about the past, but this is a good reminder that life goes on and things will eventually pass. I've noticed that me and my siblings don't know how to interact because we are never home together. We eat lunch together now, and it's so strange to see how different we all are from one another despite growing up in the same house our whole lives. I've noticed that my 5-year-old brother has started eating vegetables on his own. I notice the small changes in him now as he grows up, which before would come as a surprise to me. When the weather gets warm, I finally notice how serene and peaceful it is in my backyard. I've never taken time to stop and appreciate it since I never had the time to relax. I've noticed that my mom has to constantly be busy and on the move. I am never home with her, and it's interesting how we are both alike in that sense. Currently, she is in the process of sorting through all our clothing and figuring out what to keep and what to give away. I've noticed that my friends think more of me than I do myself. I find myself thinking that I could do so much more if only certain things weren't in the way, or wishing that I could do better, but some of my friends say they look up to me. I fail to realize what's so special about me. I always thought I was a person in a crowd, but some people that I didn't even talk to as much say that I'm smart and incredibly talented, whatever that means. Now that I have no schedule to follow, I've realized that time really doesn't mean anything other than what you decide to do with it. There's a certain dissatisfaction with myself when I'm not doing something that will help me achieve a goal. It feels like I wasted my time, just threw it all away. When I finish assignments and work on my art, I feel content and I'm able to sleep better that day. I've noticed myself wanting to find some sort of hidden meaning in everything in hopes of making life more interesting. In some cases, these wandering thoughts have helped inspire me to continue doing my best. We are living in such a strange time right now, and a lot of negative feelings that I had not allowed myself to feel crept in on me. The high standards I had for myself got higher, and I allowed myself to be put down by my own thoughts. With the extra time I have on my hands, I decided to use it to reflect and be grateful for the things that I have.